That's what I'm going to focus on. We get it? We get it.
I'm Andrew Stack, and I'm a war correspondent. Holy shit. In 1999, I was in Indonesia when the country was on the brink of civil war.
That month of living dangerously.
We had to make a decision. Go east to cover the fighting, or go west to skip the entire mess and carry on with some adventures. Oh man, it's gonna be a tough one.
You almost didn't let us hide this fucking thing.
We chose Sumatra.
The main boat was carrying troops.
Your vehicle. I don't understand. Pay their price or they kick you off the boat. No problem, no problem. Go.
The guys probably told him to fuck off.
Is that coming through on your mic? Aren't you really eating the equivalent of bull crap?
Trust me.
To recap, Paul and I are catching the overnight ferry from Nias to Sibolga on our way to Lake Toba.
Then you're in Sibolga and you're going, get me the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
Extra fuel is loaded old school. Indonesian safety standards are cigarette optional. The call for military reserves to support operations in East Timor reaches far and wide. Even out here on Nias, they are reporting for duty. All of the bigger ferries are now under the command of the military, for use as troop transports.
To work with the multinational force.
It feels more like a refugee boat than local transport, but once again, the real fun is in third class. Or is it fourth class? Either way, it's not boring. This exact ferry sank in a storm a few years later. More than 13,000 islands make up the archipelago, scattered along the equator above Australia. There were almost as many tribes as islands when the Dutch colonized Indonesia 400 years ago. Bahasa was supposed to replace those native tongues with one common language. It was designed to be easy to learn, so it has no tenses. A good example can be heard whenever someone wants more of something. They simply say it twice.
All I know is chapat chapat.
Cepat cepat.
Chapat chapat means faster. In Bahasa, East Timor is called Timor Timor, which literally means east-east. The English version, East Timor, is redundant, much like the Indonesian military being sent there to back up UN peacekeepers.
Despite Indonesian authorities' promises to cooperate with the international peacekeeping force, UN officials say those promises have not been kept.
Since we have limited access to news, it's tough for us to gauge if the islands east of here are on the verge of civil war, or if the military reserves are just a precaution. Officially, the Indonesian military is being sent to contain pro-Indonesian militias, violently opposing East Timor's independence. Sibolga offends us before we even arrive.
Smell that?
Oh, that's disgusting. Oh God, it's too bad you can't get that on camera.
We want to get the hell out of here as quickly as possible. It's a view shared by our next round of characters.
The embassy said it's pretty cool, but if you cop any flack, get out of there.
The Kiwi duo of Abby and Jeremy's plot change is being directly affected by East Timor.
The main boat, and that would usually take people down to or Sibolga or south, was carrying troops. Once we heard about that, we thought, well, something's going down.
So Jeremy and Abby cut their surf trip short to be in a better position to leave the country if things fall apart. Canadian Keith is a recent addition to their party. Now Paul and I bring in the US component. The Indonesians seem to think we're all Aussies, but at the moment, that's not who we want to be.
Hey look, we're not a part of the peacekeeping force here.
I got a gun on my back.
Australian troops make up the bulk of UN forces in East Timor. So many Indonesians see Australians as oppressors.
Australia? Yeah. I'm not Australian.
These guys start a new trend. From here on out, I will be mistaken often for an Australian.
Not Australian, man. I don't know.
Timur.
I understand Timor. Do you speak English?
Oh, no.
I don't understand. He's talking about Australians. I'm not Australian.
Australia.
What's that?
Where come from?
United States.
English speakers here aren't fluent enough to hear the difference in my accent.
Timor. Not me.
These guys don't understand me, but don't seem to treat me any worse as an Australian than as an American.
Indonesia's good. I like Indonesia.
Indonesia good.
Yeah, friendly.
But there definitely is an undercurrent of tension.
Timor good.
Hey, man, I got nothing to do with that.
America to Indonesia.
I don't think so. Not me. It's not what I came here to do. No problem.
No problem, yeah.
I don't have a problem with it.
America, Indonesia, no problem, yeah.
And so it begins. Welcome to Sibolga. The street leading from the port is lined with all sorts of characters, offering transportation.
How much?
55 each.
Too much.
6.
We nicknamed this guy Scarface, for obvious reasons. He's not dangerous, just looking to take advantage.
Yeah, how much?
15.
15.
15.
50.
15.
per person.
15 each.
His amateurish methods are irritating, but some of the others here can be downright dangerous. Jeremy's looking for a guy who helped him through a similar situation on the way to Nias a few weeks ago.
They're trying to pacify me while there's a knife fight going on.
Scarface keeps lingering. He needs us worse than we need him. His scam is minor, but each time he's successful, his rate increases. That means the next traveler will have to pay even more.
We want to go now.
25,000, we go now.
25 times 8.
20,000.
There's only 6 of us.
With that, we're walking even faster to break free of their gravity. Only then can we hope to strike a fair deal away from the docks.
Well, I think that's the only time that they feel like they've got the upper hand, you know?
Yeah.
At the end of the street, Jeremy sees his guy.
Oh, we got our man. Hang on a minute, we got the...
Hey!
Why, you again?
How we doing?
Ah, my God. We have 3, you go with us. But if you have 6,
We've got just what we've got here.
Just our luck, he only has room for 3. So he's recommending we use one of his competitors instead.
but they change with another driver. So you leave now, 15 minutes only.
How far? How far? It's sad that this is the only port you got to go to.
I feel bad for this guy. He's got to live here, you know?
I know.
This guy said 25,000 each, which is obviously the tourist price.
Jeremy's friend can't talk the other company into a fair deal. They're jacking the rate because we're foreigners.
They change driver because you need for the bus this morning. I tell to their manager.
That's not our problem. It's the company problem.
He may be friendly, but his network deal is still double the local rate.
He seems like he's playing good cop, bad cop with us.
Yeah, well, he's with that same company.
You can't even have someone on your side. Everyone's in on it. Everyone's in on fixing prices. So even if you have a guy on your side, if he starts trying to argue a price for you, he gets bitched at by every other Indonesian.
So much for that. We're gonna try for a local public bus. Scarface never says die. He follows us constantly through each turn of events. It's irritating, as if he knows we won't find a lower rate. Paul and I are getting used to the constant Indo merry-go-round. Remember what we said about expectations? Ours are low, and we're better for it.
How do you really feel?
Sibolga is much better during the daytime than nighttime.
If you get stuck here at night time, you got to pray to God.
It's the cesspool of Indonesia.
Still, it beats being in East Timor right now. Public buses are much cheaper.
We want to go to Lake Toba. We just missed the 8 o'clock.
Lake Toba, yeah.
Like it's 8:30.
This is the tourist bus, 18,000. You can make money right now. What can you do?
The public bus doesn't leave for a few hours, but we're willing to wait if Scarface won't come down.
How much can you give us a deal for now?
To our surprise,
15,000, okay?
15
Yeah, 15, 1 5.
per person.
By local bus. Local bus.
And so we're back to Scarface's strategy. It's truly amateur psychology, but we play along.
You want a hand? Thanks, buddy.
We shouldn't. His pattern will continue to repeat.
How much?
18.
Every word out of his mouth is a rehearsed con, stair-stepping to a higher rate.
You said 18. We're ready to go at 18. We're ready to go.
Change stuff.
And you make the price higher.
7 more people? Where are they going to sit?
Scarface says we'll have to pay even more or allow another 7 people to join us. His true personality emerges.
Why'd you change your mind after we put our bags on your vehicle?
I don't put camera for me.
You don't like the camera? I don't like you raising the rate.
Get me the fuck out of this town. We'll hand over the money when we get there. We'll just jump in, and if he tries to overload the space, we just say, well, we'll get out.
Pay when we get there. Let's go.
We stay, but true to his word, the minivan fills up.
Hot shower and like drove up.
Better you get out.
Jeremy's strategy gets called by Scarface the moment we object to being crammed into the minivan. 14 people simply won't fit in this van comfortably, no matter how small they are.
You get him to pay. You fuck it up.
This is Nightmare TV.
Scarface watches, realizing he just bluffed his dinner away. It may have been a convoluted way to spend the morning, but if we'd gone with the public bus in the first place, we would have spent the morning sitting around instead of traipsing all over Sabolga. At least it wasn't boring.
Transit, yeah? Transit.
No, I don't need a ride. I'm waiting for a bus.
Motorbike.
The conversation on the street turns to the international language of motorcycles.
It's Harley Davidson.
No, it's Honda.
Japan. Japanese. It's made Japanese.
This is a Frankencycle, and one of the things I love about the ingenuity in this part of the world.
Honda.
Did you build this? The side hack?
It's not uncommon to see a Suzuki engine in a Honda frame with Yamaha forks or any similar variation.
And right there, if you look closely, you'll see Suzuki painted over in black. Now, for some reason, this guy wants you to think that he's riding a Yamaha.
If you do see a new bike, it's likely surplus from a previous year, updated with the latest graphics. And then there are collaborative Franken vehicles too.
The front end's like a Jeep, and the back end is like an Isuzu Trooper.
So-called love children of more than one manufacturer.
Get the BMW bugs.
Want to sit up there?
Every school kid in Sumatra joins us on the public bus. Lake Toba will be a mellow relief, a nice peaceful place to watch events unfold from a safe distance. The kid next to me is pressing his luck, flirting with the girl one row up.
Your hands off me.
As so many soon-to-be men learn,
Kids like touches your hair.
this strategy has a tendency of backfiring.
Okay.
On my usual surf holidays, it lasts about 6 months.
Jeremy and Abby tell us how they met
I bumped into Ab in the area called Golden Bay.
and started traveling together back in New Zealand.
So I ended up staying a lot longer than I'd planned in this little town with Abby. And when the first sunny day came along, I thought, shit, I gotta get out of here, you know?
And with that, we continue.
And the bus is leaving, so we're out of here. Now, you can only live on the road for so long.
Jeremy's words linger. 3 months on the road seems to be my personal limit before I want a predictable place to sleep.
I live for this.
But until that moment, my toes are tapping. Lake Toba is the largest caldera lake in the world, remnants of the biggest volcanic explosion in history. 70,000 years ago. It must have been living hell. Now, it's a pretty good example of paradise on Earth.
While violence rages just several islands away, we're here relaxing on the shores of beautiful Lake Toba. Because, you see, my job is only to look tough on camera.
And you fart like the rest of the world, is that it?
If Ted Koppel and Tom Brokaw hadn't started wearing these, I wouldn't look like a journalist right now.
Completely different vibe here. I'm buzzing out of all the animals. And even the water buffalo looks well treated, you know?
The water buffalo ought to be. They play an integral role in the supply chain of the local economy.
Nice.
Buffalo patties are the fertilizer for the magic mushrooms offered in coffee houses throughout the village of Tuk-Tuk. Magic mushrooms!
Wow, look at the size of these. They're huge. These are still wet. They haven't even been dried yet. What kind of hallucinations do these cause? Do you understand hallucination?
No.
In English, hallucination means you see things.
2 hours, maybe more.
2 hours of hallucinating with these? It sounds tempting.
We're scoping out the magic mushroom haunts along this side of Lake Toba.
Hello.
Walking around Toba is peaceful,
This is one lane.
until it's not.
Dude, this is classic. Why did the chicken cross the road?
This region of Sumatra is renowned for Badak architecture. And here we are, our own Badak hangout for a few days. A perfect place to hit the brakes after Sibolga. Our new home is loaded with like-minded travelers. As usual, sharing stories.
They grow huge here. It's amazing. Oh, and they chop up the bodies, the monks when they die.
burials.
Yeah.
Marley wafts through the air. It's the elevator music of Toba. We hear it from above and through the trees next door.
It's okay, no problem. Good view, you know.
This guy is the Pied Piper of Tuk-Tuk. Travelers may be drawn in by the music, but they stay for the enhanced view.
My name Randy.
Randy, I am Andy. Wow, look at that. That is one heck of a mushroom.
Magic.
He's not kidding around. Magic mushrooms make it a nice view.
Yeah, make a nice everything, you know.
The view is beautiful now. Could it get more colorful than this?
You get laughing and you see the mountain move sometimes.
The mountains move.
Coming up, we learn the ins and outs of Lake Toba's magic mushroom scene.
Man, look at these. These are fresh.
Yeah,
Did you just pick these?
FBI,
We're not FBI, but I got a question for you. Are these legal in Indonesia?
illegal.
They're illegal.
Yeah.
You want to do my stand-up with me?
Then we're off to the dysfunction of Medan.
I'm not going to be able to do it with her here.